I feel like if I go down a different path, then I'm gonna find a different answer. That sounded so, oh my god. Oh, maybe if I find like a spiritual path, oh god. But part of me wants that. So I wanna have a chat. I've made quite a few changes in my life recently. Things I'm quite excited about and things that have made me think. I have so much to say and I want to try and make it easily understandable. So I'm going to start off with, my mum and dad have been away on holiday, so therefore I've been like a child and I've been eating anything I want to and beating myself up a lot about it. I find it really difficult now to talk about food addiction and the way I deal with food because I feel like I should be an example of somebody who's, you know, transformed themselves, lost 10.5 stone, and all of a sudden I'm free of all of my hold-ups and my food issues that I once plagued my life. But unfortunately, life doesn't work like that. And as I've learned, as I've said many times, we all have ups and downs. Just now, I'm a lot more well-behaved, a lot more often than I am naughty, and this was just a naughty 2 weeks. I think I've said this before in a video. This isn't to get compliments, this isn't to get comments, this isn't to get any kind of positive reaction. It's just me saying my own thoughts about myself. I don't like parts of my personality. I can never really put my finger on what it is, but there's parts of me that I don't like. There's parts of me that I love. That I'm incredibly kind and thoughtful, but then I can be incredibly unkind and incredibly unthoughtful all at the same time, depending on who it's to. I have a very cruel / mean sense of humour, and I'm lazy. Oh, that was really easy to put my finger on it. I was like, I don't really know what it is. Actually, I'm a bitch. There's parts of me that I feel like I need to change, and I feel like I need to connect with something that's out of my own world to... I don't want to sound like a dickhead, I really don't. Okay. I feel like I need more in my life. That I've come this far on my journey, and I thought that, you know, once you get skinny / slim, whatever, you know, this rather than this, that your life's going to be made up. You're suddenly going to meet the man of your dreams. You're suddenly going to be married and have loads of kids. You're never going to have any eating issues because, you know, you can manage eating pizza every so often, but it's not an obsession. Cheese is just any other ingredient. And that life's just going to be perfect. But my life is the opposite of all those things. Hashtag single, hashtag cheese lover, hashtag weirdo. Let's backtrack. 6 weeks ago, I found an invitation on this online site, app thing for events, for a convention called Supercharge Your Life. And I was like, this sounds weird and awesome. And it was like a mind, body, spirit kind of thing. And I thought, you know what, this sounds like it could be really, it just connected with me, the way they'd written it, like, are you feeling like you need more in your life? Are you feeling this? Are you feeling that? And I was like, yes, yes I do. Basically, it was a guy who on paper is an incredible guy. He's helped loads of people and he's overcome a lot of hardship in his own life. And obviously the whole weekend was about you kind of buying into his, he's got supplements, he's got his books, he's got his DVDs, he's got his holidays, he does all this stuff. But to me, it was all a bit brainwashy. So as we walked in, he said, anyone with any barriers or comfort zones, leave them at the door because they're no good here. You're going to need to be completely open. You're going to need to do things this weekend that you've never done before. But one thing he got us to do was walk around and look at everyone. Obviously, I didn't know anybody there. And you're meant to look at them like you don't like them, which I thought was very strange at first. I was like, I feel bad because I don't know these people. He was like, yeah, but it's about changing perceptions and making bonds with people. So you had to walk around like you didn't like them, look them in the eyes and be like, and then he got us to walk around again and hug people. But then he changed it up later on in the day. He said, I bet when you were hugging people earlier, you weren't making a connection. It was just like we're English, so we're gonna be, you know, not even looking anyone in the eye. And he said, the next time you do it, I want you to look them in the eye like they were your long lost brother or sister and give them a hug and say, it's so lovely to see you. And I actually had like I'm actually getting quite emotional thinking about it, because it was such a powerfully emotional 5, 10, 15 minutes in my life. To just have these connections with these complete strangers, when it was just like a fleeting moment where you just felt like nothing else mattered, and it was really strange. Especially for me, because I'm very closed-minded in a lot of things. Like, if I don't like something, I won't do it. If I don't like the look of something, I won't do it. So to do this kind of thing with me was such an eye-opener. When I got there early, I met these two girls who are incredible. They are absolutely, they made that weekend complete for me, because without them I think I would have left within about an hour. So I got to the convention early, and these two girls, Heggy and Camilla, hey, if you're watching this, you're probably not, but hey anyway, we're standing there, and they probably don't remember this, but we were talking for a little bit, and my weird sense of humour always comes out quite fast. And I said, without even thinking about it, just imagine if this was some kind of weirdo vegan convention. Famous last words. No offence to you girls. They kind of like, they didn't really laugh, so I thought, oh, well, I thought that was funny. You know, because I feel like I am funny a lot of the time, which comes down to my weird sense of humour. But within about half an hour, this guy announced he didn't eat meat and was vegan, and all of a sudden the penny dropped, and I just looked around and I was like, oh my god, this is actually a vegan thing. Or like, you know, it wasn't, but I just thought, oh my no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So all my barriers went up straight away, like no, no. But then he started talking about, he didn't actually talk about food too much. Long story short, I came out of the convention feeling like I need to change my relationship with food. At the age of 29, nearly 30 in 2 months, I still am obsessed with food, and I feel like I need to do something that's going to change my relationship with food. So after I got back from the convention, it took me like about a week to kind of get back to normal, because he did brainwash me a little bit. I wasn't eating eggs, I know, for about a week after how he described them, and I have cut down on meat. But since I kind of came to my senses, as it were, I've decided that these 2 last weeks don't count, because, you know, I've eaten way too much of all the wrong stuff. But that day to day, I'm going to give up dairy, because I feel like I need to change my relationship with food. I feel like I need to change the food I eat. My obsession with cheese and meat is a little bit too intense for me. I can't even. Oh my god. So I feel like if I was to try veganism, it makes me feel like it would be an escape of I feel like it would be an escape of my obsession, because I just blank it out. I just love cheese so much. If I really truly want to change as a person, I'm going to need to take quite a significant step. So I'm going to do some reading, I'm going to do some preparation, and I'm going to find out about vegetarianism and veganism, because I know that it's a lot more intense and more there's more to it than I think. It's not just about, oh, I'm not going to eat meat and fish and eggs. Oh god. My only problem with the whole vegan thing is the crazy ass community that comes with it.
Vegans?
You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to be really careful with my words here. You know that phrase, how do you know someone's vegan? Because they'll bloody tell you. I don't want to be that person. It's just such a snobby kind of elitist thing, I think. Like, you get looked down on if you eat meat. There are a lot of vegans I have witnessed and spoken to and all this in real life try and push it on you, and like, oh, how can you have chicken periods for eggs? Oh, Freely the banana girl.
Careful, careful.
I just think that if I was to do it, I think I'd want to try and set a new trend in sane vegans. Is that even a thing? If you don't know who Freely the Banana Girl is, she's a girl on YouTube who has a channel, and she is a vegan, surprise surprise, and she used to have a weight problem, which means she's lost about 10 pounds and has kept it off amazingly, because she eats about 80 bananas a day. She's made her YouTube channel popular by bashing others who don't follow a vegan lifestyle. She does videos where she plays other people's videos and slates them whilst the video's playing, which she probably is going to do to this one. Hi, if you're doing it to this one, hi. And I just think that I don't want to be that. One thing that I have taken to doing over the last 2 weeks is yoga. I've got my own mat now, and I've been stretching, and I can nearly do the splits now. Like before I was this far off the ground, and now I'm about this far off the ground. Like, yeah, I'm getting pretty good at it, and it's brought me a whole new kind of acceptance and respect for my body. Like, I'm strong anyway because I've been training for so many years, but now to put that into actual work, I can see my bum changing. I feel a lot more stronger. I've got a lot more energy, sleeping really well. Anyway, that isn't to do with this, but if you want to take up yoga, do it. And there's a lovely yoga channel called Yoga with Adriene. She's got like 1.2 million subscribers, but she's so lovely. She's got a great, beautiful aura about her, and she makes me laugh when she pronounces something wrong or she says something wrong, because I think the whole vegan yoga thing kind of comes a bit hand in hand, and it's taken very seriously. So she brings a lovely light aspect to the whole yoga thing, and that's what really kind of struck with me, which is why I love doing her workouts. Anyway, so now I'm just going to share with you a couple of things that I've done recently to kind of improve my mental health. The first one is to do with my phone. I've taken off all of my notifications, so when I look at my phone, there's nothing on it. Like, touch wood, I never get any like urgent calls or urgent anything. So I've stopped using WhatsApp. I've deleted everything off of that. I don't get Instagram notifications. I don't get Facebook notifications. I very rarely get texts. And it's just amazing. It's so amazing because I look at my phone, there's nothing there. Like, obviously if I go into my Instagram or my YouTube or whatever, I can do it. I can look at everything I've received and respond in my own time, but it's not like there's a pressing impending notification like, oh my god, I've got so much on my phone. I'm not saying, oh, I get so many notifications all the time, I can't cope with. No, I am. I not in like a big-headed way, I just get so many notifications. It's stressful. Like, I'd go to the gym for an hour, I'd come back and I'd have notifications saying this needs an update, this needs an update, you've got 4 new Snapchats, new messages, Facebook, someone's tagged you with a dancing bunny. No, I don't want to be about that life. I know I'm in social media, I know that, but I want to do it on my own terms, and I want to do it so that my own head is healthy and my own mental health takes precedent over anything else. So that's number one. Number two is the yoga. I'm absolutely loving the yoga so much. I think I love it more now. I did one class 4 years ago and I was so bad that I just thought, oh god, I can't do what the people over there are doing who probably had been doing it their whole lives. I thought, I can't even touch my knees, let alone touch my toes. I'm not doing it again. But now I think I've matured, so I've got a different mindset in the fact that I just push myself to my own limit, and I do push myself a little bit more every time. Like, they'll get you to sit there at the beginning and make a promise to yourself for that session. So the last session I made a promise to myself that I would push myself that little bit further when I didn't think I could. And there was a bit where we were doing a squat and we were trying to do the crow, which is where, well, let me do it on the side. It's nothing like it. It's like where you're like this, but then you're on your hands and you bring your feet off of the floor, and all you feel like you're going to do is face plant the floor. And I said to the woman, I feel like I'm going to face plant the floor. And she was like, yeah, you need to not worry about that. I was like, so it's going to happen then? Food is life, and I don't want food to be life. I want to enjoy food, but not to have this obsession that I have with it. And I would love to this year just to go travelling and just find myself, find new things, find a new version of myself, because I feel like I don't fit. I want to change my view about food and do it in a sane, non-pushy, non-judgy, individual way for me. And if someone takes inspiration from that, then fine. Somebody wants to follow what I do, then fine. But that is going to be it. That's exciting. It's exciting to feel like I'm going to be on a new journey with food. I've got my hot yoga now in half an hour, so I'm going to chill, stretch a bit, get my Urashana out. That was wrong.